Most people don't look forward to sitting down face-to-face with someone they're in conflict with. They may feel unfairly accused or expect to have an exhausting and emotionally charged exchange. Mediation can minimize these dynamics and make it easier to solve difficult problems. This video will introduce you to the benefits of joint sessions, how the mediator manages them, and how you can prepare for them. In most cases, joint sessions provide far more advantages than disadvantages. Joint sessions often take less time than mediation conducted in separate sessions, which are called caucuses. Participants can gain new perspectives and achieve a common understanding faster, since everyone gets the same information at the same time. Agreements made after brainstorming and formulating options together tend to be more durable because direct communication boosts confidence that the outcomes reflect what the participants most care about. And the problem-solving approaches learned in joint session can establish a more productive dynamic, restore working relationships, and be applied to future situations. To prepare for joint session, your mediator will help participants adopt ground rules for how to communicate and behave toward each other. The mediator will also apply techniques such as paraphrasing or reframing messages to help participants to be heard and their messages more clearly understood, asking clarifying questions and restating what's been said, reminding participants about the ground rules, and suggesting a caucus when needed. In the heat of a disagreement, it can be challenging to say what you mean in a way that the other person understands. Joint sessions address this common dynamic of conflict and allow each person to hear and observe how their words sound to other participants, to correct misunderstanding, and to better communicate real meaning. You might be surprised at how much that can make a difference. The scenario you're about to see is a mediation in progress. It illustrates how the mediator's techniques of restatement and use of clarifying questions during joint session help everyone hear more and develop a common understanding of the message.
Daryl, you've said several times that no one on the team respects Janine. This seems to be an important point with you. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Okay. Before Janine came, things were great. When Phil was our boss, we loved working for Phil. We had a great time, got the work done, and never got busted for missing an arbitrary deadline. Janine has us keeping detailed project calendars, going to endless meetings, and she involves herself whenever we work with other units. It's micromanaging 101.
So when you say respect is an issue, it sounds like you're speaking more about Janine's project management.
Yeah, I think so. If she could just chill.
Daryl, you've been throwing Phil's name in my face since I started. We live in a different time now. Our leadership wants our projects moving. I have to update them as often as you update me. There's just no going back to Phil's way. I could chill if we could get on the same page about the projects. I'm open to changes in the way we track projects, and Daryl could be a big help to me in that, but Daryl doesn't respect my decisions, and I don't get that from anybody else.
So, Janine, in addition to the concerns around project management, it sounds like respect is its own issue. What kind of things do you experience from Daryl that seem disrespectful?
When participants gain a common understanding of the issues and how those issues affect them, they have a stronger framework for working toward solutions. Mediating in a joint session is not always possible or advisable, though. A separate caucus with the mediator might be more appropriate when dynamics are unproductive, previously undisclosed information needs to be shared with the mediator, or participants want to test ideas for resolutions before offering them. As most mediations begin with a joint session, and some mediators prefer to use joint sessions as much as possible, here are ways to help make joint sessions constructive. Suggest ground rules, such as being respectful, to give you confidence you can participate positively and productively. Rely on the mediator to manage the process so you can listen and show the other participant that you are listening. Share appropriate information. Be curious, test assumptions, and ask questions to clarify or expand your understanding. Arrive at a common understanding of the issues to be resolved and why resolution is important to both you and the other participant. And, when needed, ask to speak to the mediator in a caucus. To learn more, download the companion checklist on how to prepare for joint sessions. Check out other segments of the At the Table series and contact the Air Force NDR program.